Hello, dear friends. This is your daily astrology overview for Tuesday. Today, the transiting sun is in the very last degree of the sign of Libra, and we'll have the exact square with Pluto. This is the aspect that we've been feeling for the last few days, and it was getting more and more intense. And now we really are at the peak level, right before the sun moves to Scorpio, which will happen tomorrow, which is the sign ruled by Pluto. Right before that, the sun has this stressful aspect. On the other side, Mars is also having an opposition with Pluto. This aspect is applying, so it's not the most intense stage yet, but it's adding even more of this impulse to want to do something, to want to change something. And those are planets which are all about our will, our personal willpower, the collective willpower, our own expression. So this Tau square that we are gonna experience is bringing a very, very strong desire for independence, for doing things our own way. But there are challenges and obstacles because Mars is not strong yet. Mars is in Cancer for now, and it may feel like we want to do something, but something is missing. We don't have enough energy, we don't have enough courage. And the solution here is, first of all, not to push yourself, not to force yourself too much. Second of all, to really find the proper motivation. Mars in Cancer can be very active as long as there is something personally significant and important. In other words, some kind of personal emotional motivation. But we need to be careful not to follow too much our irrational impulses, especially today and tomorrow as well. The moon is in Cancer. So it's very important to focus on how we feel, not to ignore it, not to close ourselves to this, but also not to follow those irrational impulses right away. So the day is, I would say, quite intense. And it's better if we can try to do something more on our own, because this square between the sun and Pluto may feel as we don't get the external support, or we may even feel like we need to overcome, like something or someone is against us. And of course, if there are people who you trust, there are people who have proven that, you can really rely on them, of course, things can be different. But overall, this is a time when you may really feel like you are realizing who is really together with you, or maybe do you need to do something more on your own. So if the partnerships or the relationships are really stable and reliable, you might feel as if you are getting this emotional support. But if they are not, then this could be the time to really realize that you have to do something, with your own hands, with your own effort, and for yourself as well. So lots of stress, a strong desire to prove ourselves. But again, I recommend you not to rush it too much. After tomorrow, when the sun moves to Scorpio, it's like a new chapter. It's not necessarily the easiest chapter because Scorpio is always about intensity and depth and, something that we need to kind of like focus in a, yeah, I guess more intense way. But after that, also Mars is going to move to Leo, and we will get to the point when it will become, I would say, easier to take action. For now, the most important is to be open to your inner world, basically, how you really feel. That's what Cancer is about. And yeah, take care. Take care of yourself, first of all. Take care of the people and the things that you love. That's actually the most important for today. Take care of what is important. So I hope we will find a constructive way to use this really intense, powerful energy. And I wish you a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow.